Okay, Cece.
Will you stop clanging around? You sound like the Tin Man in Heat, and you're annoying the baby.
Listen, Cece, I have every right to be here. By the way, what are you doing here?
Can't you see, Lionel? It's as plain as the visor on your face. After 16 months gestation, Cece's finally decided to become a father.
Well, thank you for being so understanding about this. This is something that just couldn't be avoided. Yeah. All right, I'll make it up to you tomorrow at breakfast, okay? Well, whenever. Okay. Yeah, all right, talk to you soon. Me, you. All right, bye now.
The search intensifies for Inspector Cruz Castillo and Detective Jody Walker. Anyone with information pertaining to their whereabouts is asked to contact the SBPD immediately. Meanwhile, an injunction has temporarily delayed the slaughterhouse demolition.
Ask me if I care about the fate of a meatpacking plant. Who cares? Blow it up. Blow it out your ear for all I care. Finding BJ and Jody safe seems to be the migraine for today.
We got a lead. The waitress at Rosa gave us a lead on BJ.
Yeah, which went absolutely nowhere.
It's only a matter of time before we start getting results on the APB.
Kelly, we don't have time. Every minute that goes by, Frank puts another mile between me and my little girl.
Frank can't keep running forever. He's gonna have to stop eventually. He has to stop for gas, for food. He'll have to sleep. And he's bound to get careless or he's gonna panic. And that's when he's gonna get caught. And in the meantime, BJ is smart and she's resourceful. She's gonna be looking for ways to escape.
Oh, man. You know, I was half dozing off about a minute ago, Kel. And I was wondering what it'd be like if anything ever happened to BJ and Jody. That's half my family gone. What if Frank doesn't panic, huh? What if BJ doesn't escape?
Finders keepers, losers weepers.
I've never taken that ring off my finger. Not for any reason. Anyway, thanks for not saying that.
What?
That throwing my ring out that window was a wasted effort.
We still got half an hour to go.
Before we blow to kingdom come.
No, I think somebody's gonna find the ring.
Well, even if they do, the only person it means anything to is me.
That's not true. I'm sure it'll mean something to whoever finds it.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Cruz! 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 Don't you check out on me. Don't you leave me. God, don't you leave me. Cruz! It's 7:35 a.m. Do you know where your other lover is?
I didn't lie. Exactly.
But you broke a date for me. So I guess that means score one for me in the continuing battle against good, sweet Katrina and little evil me.
Well, I don't think you're evil.
Well, bad then. Or naughty. At least if I'm doing it right.
Well, good, bad, naughty, nice. This is beginning to sound like a morality play.
Why not, Ted? mean, isn't your conscience bothering you? You're bad. You're worse than I am. At least I'm not two-timing anybody, not since Warren's gone.
Don't gloat. Angela, I feel bad enough sneaking around Katrina's back. And speaking of backs, that's a mighty fine back you got there, Missy.
You are greedy. I didn't realize how greedy until just now. Like Capel, I guess, huh? You want it all. You desire Katrina because she's good and unspoiled. And she cleanses your soul with her purity and innocence. So that you can come back undercover and roll around in the dark with me. That's a dangerous game, Ted. It's a dangerous dance. One false step and you may fall. Need I remind you, it's a long, long way down.
It's gotta be a trick to it.
Yeah, the trick is not to look down. Not if you can help it.
Buddy. Hey, buddy.
Hey, yourself.
Mind if I ask what you're doing here?
None of your hang business, that's what.
By any chance, did you happen to notice the warning signs posted outside here?
Signs? What signs?
This is a no trespass area.
Then you better be on your way there, Sonny.
Sir, this entire city block is condemned, off limits.
Last time I checked, this was a free country, America the Beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. But you see, sir, this particular patch of land is scheduled to blow sky high any moment now, okay? So for your own safety, I suggest you vacate the premises. Let's go.
That's just what the little woman said the day she kicked me out on my keister. She sent you here, didn't she? Just to get my goat. Well, I ain't leaving, no sirree, Bob. I'm gonna stay right here.
Look. I know you don't want to cause any trouble, okay? So why don't you just hop into my squad car here and I'll give you a lift down to the beach.
Don't like the beach. Too much sand.
Then a shelter.
No shelters. They're always telling you what to do. Get in line, get a haircut, get religion, get a life. Thanks, but no thanks. I had a life, but I can tell you it wasn't living. So, Sonny boy, just...
Look, mister. I don't really give a flying leap where you go, okay? But you can't stay here. We gotta go now.
I can and I will. I know my inalienable rights. 77 years ago, our father...
It's your call, Mac. I gotta arrest you, all right?
Will be thy name.
That's it. We're going downtown. Come on, let's go.
Oh, watch it. You'll wrinkle the material.
You got the right to remain silent.
What? You tell me now?
You have the right to an attorney.
Attorney? What the hey do I need an attorney for?
If I had a bullet, I'd tell you to bite it.
It's just a flesh wound, ma'am. Oh, God.
Right.
Oh, God. Who turned on the air conditioning?
It is a little chilly in here. I've got goosebumps all over me.
Yeah, right, except it's 110 in this place. Look, Ma, no feeling. Uh-oh.
Okay. You're running hot and cold from the fever. Okay? The hole that Frank opened up in your leg it's starting to get infected.
So much for my future with cats.
Well, Cruz, I've seen the future. And this is it.
You don't know that.
All I know is that I have 20 minutes to examine my conscience and try to make some peace with myself before I die. And I'm not gonna waste it on a pipe dream. No one's coming to the rescue. Not this time.
Hey, Joe. Jody.
Yeah.
Thank you. You remember? Third grade. Miss Pringle.
Sure. Prune-faced Pringle.
Prune face. We studied the pharaohs, remember?
Yeah.
The tombs in Egypt. Tutankhamun. And that other dude, what's his name?
Cheops.
Cheops.
I remember. I remember that the pharaohs used to take all their most prized possessions and they used to fill their funeral chambers with them.
Yeah.
All the things that they felt they needed to make the journey to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was you, what would you take?
Oh, heck. You know me. A pack of cigarettes. Cookie dough. My Motown collection.
Motown. Oh, hell, there wouldn't be anything left for me to take. I wouldn't have any room for my
Well,
junk.
I mean, how much are you talking about taking?
Not much. Somehow, knowing that you're with me, I can leave my baggage at the curb. As long as we don't have to go it alone, you know.
Is that enough for you?
Yeah. That's enough. That's enough.
No.
Come on, Clarence. We'll fill out your card, and then we'll get your fingerprints. Come on, sit over here.
Fingerprints? It being a police state we're living in. Well, you can have me prints as long as you keep your hairy mitts off me DNA.
I'm out of here.
Wait a minute, what if there's some kind of a break or we hear something?
Call me, okay? I'll have my beeper on. In the meantime, I'm gonna try and dig up something that might be some help, all right?
State your full name.
Me mother calls me Daniel, me father calls me Dan, but the girlies call me Danny Boy. Anytime they can.
Name's Clarence X. Mulroney.
What's the X for?
It's silent for xylophone.
I see. Any personal belongings?
Yeah, let's see here. We got one comb minus teeth, one toothbrush, if you can call it that.
There was a young girl from Nantucket.
One lady's wedding ring.
Let me see that.
Jody. Talk to me.
I am not about to give Channing up without a fight. Gina, take the baby.
Do as he says, Gina. Do as he says.
Okay. Okay. I dedicate this duel to Channing and my lady love.
Lionel, you're annoying the baby.
Sorry.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You know, there's an old saying, a child is the father to a man. And as I look at you, I gotta tell you, you are absolutely embarrassing in this outfit. You have taken you've like taken a page out of a moldering fairy tale. What is with you? You expect me to turn my son over to you?
Cece,
Give Lionel another chance, please.
Why, Gina? Nobody ever gave me a second chance. I worked my fanny off of what I've got. I didn't do it just for myself. I did it for my children. Secure their future. I'm not talking about monetary security. I'm talking about emotional security, Lionel. The security that comes from guidance and values and direction. And I know what you're thinking, too. How could I possibly say that after all the mistakes I made with my children? I damn well tried. I damn well tried hard. I took a long look at my life recently, and I asked myself the question, what is the most important gift you can give to your child? What is the most valuable gift, Lionel? It's love. It's unconditional love, Lionel. Channing deserves that kind of love, and I gotta see that he gets it. You better teach him to tilt at windmills, Lionel. You teach him to fight the good fight. And you teach him to believe in the goodness of himself with all his heart and his soul. You teach him by example. And one of these days, he'll be telling his own son that those things out there aren't unconquerable giants. They're only windmills. Only windmills, Lionel. The baby's yours.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Why don't you help him, Gina? As Cervantes might have said, he's a muddled-headed fool with frequent lucid intervals. Thank God for fools. And you're my son. This is from my grandpa. It's the first dollar he ever made. It's for you. May it bring you luck and joy for the rest of your life.
Thank you.
Looks like he's gonna need it. You know something, Lionel? You look like a canned ham in that outfit.
Well, I'll be swagged.
I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Well, now that we have established an historical precedent, what about you and I? Hey, am I forgiven?
That should hold you for now.
At least for the next few minutes. You talk about total denial.
You know, I never really pictured it like this. I mean, not that you can name the time or the place or anything like that. I still have so many Polaroids in my head, unused film, pictures that I'd kind of like to take.
I'd like to see it.
Okay. BJ and Sawyer graduating from college. Reese retiring from the force with a 21-gun salute. Our first grandchild. First gray hair.
First.
Oh. All right. All right. First grandchild. And there's also one of those family pictures, you know, the whole family gathered together, kind of like the Simpsons meeting Norman Rockwell, that kind of thing. And no one would ever really wonder what had happened the moment before the picture was taken or the moment after it was taken, because it says it all right in that moment. And then I'd look at the picture again, and I'd see this girl, this girl, this 16-year-old girl with
with frosted hair and an attitude. And that girl was me. Looking right back at me. Looking at myself and saying, hey, Jody, I remember you. I remember you.
We were never gonna grow up. We were never gonna get old.
And we were gonna live forever.
Not us, but our kids and their kids. And on down the line. Someday there'll be a colony on Mars run by a girl with frosted hair and an attitude. She'll have a scrapbook full of people she never met who look just like you. And then later, you'll catch up with her in the hereafter. And you'll have a good laugh about it.
Do you believe in that?
Don't you?
I don't know. I mean, I never really knew what I believed in. Aside from Phil Spector and the Ronettes.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're growing up, you always think you have the luxury of youth, you know? And you think that you've got a whole lifetime to worry about the big stuff, you know, figure it all out, but somehow you do figure it out. You do, along the way. When you hold your child for the first time. You make love to someone you love. But then somehow you push it all aside. And you take it all in stride because you're so busy paying bills and worrying about putting decent food on the table. Until something comes along that really matters and that makes you see things the way they are.
Like what?
Oh, gosh. I know. We had this mangy old mutt. We had it for forever, you know, and it up and died on us. It was everybody's dog, but mostly BJ's, and it hit her pretty hard. So we took that old thing out to the backyard and we buried it underneath this tree and we said a few words over it. And then all of a sudden, BJ turns to me. And she says, Mom, is Bumbles, that was the dog's name, is Bumbles in heaven?
What did you tell her?
Well, you know, it hit me blindside, and I realized that I didn't know what to say to her, really. I mean, I didn't have an answer for her. And so while I'm sitting there with my mouth wide open, trying to figure out something to say to her that didn't sound all namby-pamby, she says to me, well, didn't your mom ever tell you about heaven? And so I said to her, well, why don't you tell me what it means to you? And what you know about it? And she got this really solemn look on her face. And she said, well, you know, Mom, most people think that heaven is a place, but it's not. Not exactly.
No, what is it?
According to BJ, it's fireflies and seashells and cold lemonade on hot summer nights. And it's cotton candy and spring rain and old ladies bending and sighing in the evening breeze. And I knew in that minute that she was right. Just, I didn't know until now just how right she was. Because it occurs to me that BJ was 12 when she told me all that stuff, and it was long after Frank started doing all those things to her. So if BJ could believe in heavenly things through that nightmare, then they have to exist, don't they?
Yeah.
So, thanks to BJ, I believe that heaven is a state of grace. It keeps on going. Out of the mouths of babes.
Yeah. I believe that. I believe in that too. It's not to me that I never see my children again. I'm gonna dance. Gibbering on Rihanna. And BJ. But when we get there, how will she know me, Joe?
Same way she knew what heaven was. She'll just know. She'll know. It's almost time, isn't it?
Almost.
I know something I won't tell, I won't tell, I won't tell.
You better tell me where you got that ring.
Take it easy. What's going on?
This guy shows up here with Jody's wedding ring. Kelly, she never, ever takes it off. Now, you tell me where you got it.
It's a riddle. You like riddles?
I ain't got time for riddles!
You won't play, I won't say.
Make it fast.
Well, what's black and white and red all over?
I have no idea.
A blushing moo cow.
What does a blushing moo cow have to do with a wedding ring?
Wait a second. I think I know. I picked up this character outside the old abandoned slaughterhouse. You know, the one that's scheduled to blow today?
Is that where you found this ring? Did you see anybody? Talk to me!
I know something I won't tell, I won't tell,
Look,
I won't
Reese,
tell.
Reese, he's 3 fries short of a Happy Meal, man. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Listen, I'm on the slaughterhouse right away.
I'm going with you.
No, Kel, I need you to stay here in case BJ tries to make contact. If she does, you call me, all right?
Okay, you call me too, all right? Don't forget.
All right.
Don't forget! Good luck!
Don't bother, I'll get it.
It's early. Did I get you out of bed?
Cece. Was I expecting you?
No.
Oh.
I should have called first, huh?
No problem. What can I do for you?
I thought you might let me take you out to breakfast.
Is this related to business?
We can relate it to whatever we want.
Well, you'll have to forgive me. I'm not accustomed to accepting impromptu invitations in my bathrobe.
No, of course you're not. I'm sorry, this was a mistake. I don't even know what prompted me to come over in the first place. I tell you what, you forget I was here, and I'll just step off into the loaming, okay?
Cece? The Oasis serves up a mean Eggs Benedict. if you'll just give me a minute to get my act together here.
I'll go and I'll come back. How about 15 minutes?
Why don't you make it 10?
Oh, they serve up a mighty fine alibi at the Oasis. You know, I've been working on this. Let me see if this sounds good to you. Your Honor, I was having breakfast with C.C. Capwell. You know C.C. Capwell? You ever heard of him? Well, somewhere between my mimosa and the Spanish omelet, well, the slaughterhouse just went boom.
Alibis are for those who need them. I make it a habit not to account for where I've been or where I'm going, which right now is to breakfast with your father. The phone's right over there if you need to check in with Heidi.
Officer D'Alessio. Where'd you hear this? Hold on. Kelly, Reese said he was headed over to the slaughterhouse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think you better talk to this guy. We may have a problem. Listen, I want you to tell me exactly what you just said. Repeat it, all right?
Well, I just wanted to warn you that Angela Raymond received a court order this morning to halt the demolition of the slaughterhouse. She's going to ignore it. The place is going up in about 15 minutes.
Ted, is that you?
Kelly, what are you doing down at headquarters?
My God, are you sure? Are you sure the demolition is still under?
Wait a minute, what's going on?
What's Reese's beeper number?
Fat lot of good that'll do you. He left his beeper behind.
Oh, God. We have to get over to the slaughterhouse
Come on,
now.
let's go.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes and listen to me, okay? I want you to think about fireflies and cotton candy, cold lemonade on hot summer days, and newborn kittens.
Spring rain. Old ladies bending and sighing. Evening breeze. And you, Joe. And BJ. Oh, Joe.
Wounded too.
Earth to earth. It ain't dynamite.
Jody! Cruz, are you in there?
Reese!
Joe! Joe, answer me!
Reese!
Jody, can you hear me?
Yes! Reese! Reese! Oh, God! Oh, thank God you're here, Reese! Oh, Reese, thank God.
Joe, are you okay, babe?
I'm fine. I'm fine, but Cruz is hurt really bad. You've got to get us out of here. This place is set to blow any second.
No, babe. You got a stay of execution. It's gonna be okay. Just hang in there.
Reese, no, we don't. In 5 minutes, this place is gonna blow. The demo's still on.
What's going on, Reese?
Just hold on, babe. Just hold on. Joe, get the foreman, okay? Tell him there's people trapped inside. I'm gonna figure a way to get. Yes, he's okay. He's okay now. Just keep going. Find the foreman.
Okay.
Hurry up. Just hang on, Joe. Just hang on, baby. I'm gonna find a way out of here. He's rigged this door so I can't get open. I'm gonna get in there, okay? Hang on, baby.
You're hopeless. You know that, don't you?
Entirely. That's why I need you.
You're also vain and pig-headed.
Guilty as charged. I've just been saved by the love of a good woman, though, you see. And you know what they say, that when you're in love, you never have to say you're sorry or something like that. Hey, come on, let's just amble up to the big house and make some whooping, huh? All's well that ends well, huh? Come on. Phew. Ow. Oh.
What happened? Lionel, you know something? Cece was right.
What?
You do look like a canned ham. Come on, sweetie.
Anybody got a can opener?
Joe! Joe, where are you? Joe!
Race!
Joe!
Race, we're in here! But this door is rusted shut! We don't have any more time. You've got to just get out of here! Please, just get out of here! Reese, what are you doing?
Just hang in there.
What are you doing? Go! Please, just go! Get out of here, Reese!
Stations 3 and 4, 5 minutes to detonation. Repeat, 5 minutes, over.
Are you the foreman?
Yeah, lady, look out of here. No one's allowed
Get
in
back
without
on
authorization.
That thing and tell them to call it off. There's people still in that building. You've got to shut it down.
Lady, there are 14 separate detonators, each with their own timing mechanism set to go off at 10-second intervals. They're gonna have to be disarmed one by one.
Then do it. Do it now! Come on! Please!
Stations 1 and 2, abort detonation.
And another thing, do me a favor. The next time you decide to hatch one of your harebrained schemes, don't. Lionel? Lionel, why aren't you moving? Look, this isn't funny. Lionel, I'm sorry. I take back everything I said. Just talk to me. Just a word, anything, a syllable.
Ha-ha! That's 2 syllables. I do care. That's 3 syllables.
That's not fair. You tricked me.
I suspect there must be loving in the air.
You're out of your cotton-picking mind, Lionel.
No. Yeah, I probably am. But you know something? I know that you care, and that's enough to make me want to win you over. Wait till you see what I've got up my sleeve.
I already know what you've got up your sleeve, Lionel. An elbow. Ready to chuck some girl in the ribs when she's not looking. So I guess I'll keep my eyes closed.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, we're going home.
You go.
Come on.
You go.
Gross!
You go.
Come on!
You gotta go one at a time. I'm right behind you.
Come on, Joe.
Right behind you, Joe. Just
come on, Joe. Come on.
Hold me. Okay, now Cruz. Get him. Now Cruz, come on, go!
Come on, Cruz. Come on, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, get out!
Come on, Cruz!
Get out! Come on, baby. Yeah. Come on.
I'm going back in. I'm going back in for
Joe,
you.
Joe.
I'm going back in. Come on, Cruz.
No, Joe.
Come on, God, race.
Joe.
Race. God, you can't just leave him in there. You can't.
I'll do what I have to do.
No, you gotta.
Listen to me. I want you to get away from here as far as you can. You hear me?
I don't have any time.
I'll make the time.
God, please get him. Cruz.
Come on, buddy. Cruz!
Oh, God, Jody, thank God. Where's Cruz? Where's Cruz? Where's Reese?
Still in there.
They're still in there.
Cruz! Get out of here,
Cruz, come on, man. Cruz!
Reese, get out of here. Oh, God.
my legs, man.
Cruz, come on, don't short arm me now. Come on, I can't. Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
I can't feel.
Come on. Come on, a little bit. Come on.
Get out of here, man.
No!
Go to Jody.
No, come on. Reach. Reach.
Reach.
It's about time.
What time is it? It's almost 8. It's almost 8. Okay.